I think this is going to be kind of a moody month considering all of my reads. Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be talking about my reading list for the Asian Readathon, which is coming up. And I had kind of a weird reading slump in April, so I'm hoping this is going to sort of kickstart me into the rest of the year because I'm falling a little bit behind on my goals, but here we go. If you don't know what the Asian Readathon is, I suggest you check out this channel, and I'll have a link down below because this is the first of its kind, I guess. We had a Blackathon in February, and because May is Asian Pacific Islander Heritage Month, we are going to be doing something very similar, and this is going to be kind of interesting and fun. These are also all the people who will be co-hosting, I'm not sure, but they're the people involved. So they've put together a comprehensive list if you want to do this, but you're not really sure where to start because, frankly, I didn't even really know where to start with as much as I wanted to accomplish. So that list was very helpful. I'll put it in the description, just look there. So there are 5/6 challenges to meet. The sixth one is kind of an optional one, but I decided to do this because honestly it's not that difficult. I do have a pretty strong background in Japanese literature and Japanese graphic novels, so I wanted to sort of avoid that in addition to reading books from a different ethnicity for every book. So challenge number 1 is pretty straightforward, and that is to read something by an Asian author. I decided to go with The Gilded Wolves, which has an Indian author, because I was supposed to read that with The Howling Pack with The Wild Sasha, and I never got around to it. I'm looking forward to it. I don't really know what it's about, but I've heard sort of you love it or you hate it kind of thing, so I'm ready to love it or hate it as required or necessary. Number 2 is also pretty straightforward. It is to read a graphic novel by an Asian author or featuring Asian main characters. And again, because things are kind of hard to get out here, and I was trying to do this as quickly as possible because I'm late on everything. I decided to go with The Boat, which has a Vietnamese author. It is free online, so that ticked off easy marks for me. I also don't know what this one is about. I've seen a little bit of the art and it looks very moody. I think this is going to be kind of a moody month considering all of my reads, but I'm ready for it. Number 3 is to read something by an intersectional author or has an intersectional Asian main character, and I decided on doing The Astonishing Color of After, which is by a Taiwanese author and also has a lot of sort of magical realist vibes. At least that's kind of what I've heard. I've been interested in this book for quite a long time, so I'm interested to see how that influences the culture surrounding the grief affects these characters. I'm really curious about that. If you didn't know, I'm actually insanely interested in different cultures and how they deal with death, so I'm really excited. Number 4, I'm going to trip up over this because it's a little hard to explain, but it's the concept is pretty straightforward. Number 4 is a book by an Asian author in their original language or the native language, or translated from that original language. So if you can read it in the original text, then you're supposed to try to do that. If not, the English translation is perfectly fine. I've done a little bit of this with Kabuki Dancer and Haruki Murakami, so that sort of gives you an idea what I'm sort of talking about. But again, I'm trying to stay away from Japanese authors and Japanese main characters, so I decided to pick up 1,000 Miles of Freedom, which deals with a North Korean girl and her account of fleeing North Korea. So again, I'm very interested to see in depth what her story is. Again, I'm not really as knowledgeable as I probably should be about the issues surrounding North Korea, but I feel like this is a good start, and this is a great time to try to get into this as well. And number 5, which is the last of the mandatory challenges, is the group read, which is 1,000 Beginnings and Endings, and that is a collection of short stories all by different Asian authors. I believe this is on scribd. So I'm interested to see, like, do they get a bunch of different people to read it, or if is it one person? So I'm not quite sure like who exactly is represented, nor what any of the stories are about. I think someone said they're all in the fantasy or myths of their particular cultures. So again, I feel like I'm a kid in a candy store. Like, there's just so much I don't know and I want to. So May is gonna be a great adventure. So yeah, that's kind of all I have for today. It was just gonna be an announcement because, by the way, today's my birthday. So I'm 29. Wonderful. It's the last year of me being a 20-something. Started pushing for 100 subscribers. I'm really, really hoping that you like me enough. 100 subscribers would really, really make my day. Also, hitting that sort of 100 subscribers is a milestone for me, so I'm going to be celebrating that with a giveaway. So if we can like do that today, that'd be kind of cool. I could like give presents away on my birthday. It would be good. Share, comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already. And yeah, hopefully I will get back on the horse and I'll be a lot better. I feel a lot better than I did a couple of weeks ago. Thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. All right, bye.